lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the center position.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Three-pointer Holiday, and the three-pointer goes.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Wiggins. Adebayo, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Here's White. And no good, trying to use the glass. And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Adebayo. Over White. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Burks.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Hero with the bucket.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Adebayo against Tatum. Beyond the arc. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful. That's confident shooting there from Jrue Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Brown. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
I mean, he'll just come right back at you. Brown with all the confidence that he can do it better.
Outside Burks. Hero, screen on White. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Really left him alone that time. Hero's got 5 now.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
And here's Porzingis. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Rebound Miami.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Hero. 5 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Miami shooting their first foul shot of the night. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Craig comes in for White. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Fades back. And the shot goes down.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. There's Tatum with the 3. Horford for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Jovic's shot is off. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Tatum. Launches it from deep. And Hero grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Robinson. Fires the 3. His shot that time not on target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Craig. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Jovic. And here's Hero. Here's Larson. No points yet. And Tyler Hero gets a 3.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Ware. Hero outside. Burks with it. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume 3-point shooter.
Burks finds Hero. Jacks up a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
You feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Back to Tatum. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
There's the triple. Hero, no good. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Miami has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Back to Hero. 23 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
20 seconds left to play in the half. Adebayo against Tatum. Pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Burks. White for 3. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White. There's 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Hero from way outside. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front, up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Back to Hero. This one for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday passes to Porzingis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as he welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
Heat trail by 4. Pass to Ware. Adebayo with it. It's Wiggins on the wing. Shoots. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Boston's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Tatum on the drive. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Adebayo finds Burks. Back to Adebayo. Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. Tatum with a steal. White with it. Now Burks defending. White against Burks. Left side Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Down low. And stolen by Brown. Here's the break. Here's Holiday. And the shot goes in. And it's a 10-point Boston lead.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Count it.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
The Celtics on offense. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Here's Tatum, and there's the drive. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Outside White. Back to Tatum. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Celtics lead by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. White, good.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Adebayo, a screen on Holiday. Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a healthy 8. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Tatum can't hit. Heat trail by 5. Here's Highsmith. Here's Hero. And Miami again with the bucket.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Now Craig. Tatum inside. Out to Horford. Takes a 3. Boston again missing. And for Miami, they're shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Hero on the wing. And the bucket is good. Hero's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
We have the massive height, and then you add the skill. Porzingis, one of the more unique matchups in the NBA.
And so he hits both.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line. In a tight ball game, you can pretty much bank on these.
Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over White. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins with a good use that time of the mid-range shot.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now Tatum, hounded by Adebayo. Adebayo against Tatum. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Up top, Hero. He's covered by Holiday. Adebayo, a screen on Holiday. Hero for 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kristaps, the finish.
That's a big target in Porzingis, but he delivers.
Heat trail by 6. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And there's the rejection. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Hero on the wing. Shoots over White. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Tatum against Adebayo. Right side Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Tatum a screen on Hero. From outside the arc. Oh, he buries it from outside.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Hero against Holiday. Hero, the pass to Burks. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Cash! And now they trail by just 4.
Lazy defense there, guys. You have to guard the outside on inbounds plays, too. Every man has to be accounted for in those situations.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Hero with it. Here's Ware. No good on the 3. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. I'm sure they would have preferred. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got George. Embiid is out there with Oubre. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. To the middle. Here's Shea. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Maxey sets a screen for Oubre. Off target from outside. And Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's George following the basket by Trae Young. And Paul George with the three. George has got 6.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Here's Shea. Here's Young. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Oubre. Here's Grimes. Johnson with the rebound. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Okongwu. Now, here is Young. He's covered by Maxey. Young, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Kicks it out to Maxey. For 3, Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Young finds Okongwu. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, here's George. He has 6. Pass to Grimes. Over Daniels. And it falls over the rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Hawks passing it around. For 3. And it's Shea missing. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Oubre. The 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 7.
And easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Now Embiid still without a basket. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got George Niang. LeVert out there with Shea. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Capella in at the 5. And here are the 76ers now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Embiid. Embiid bulldozing inside.
Even when the defense is there, I mean, Embiid still knows how to score.
Shea with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Now here's Butler. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Georgia's own Liliati coming out to support the Hawks tonight.
He chose a good game to come see them play. Atlanta has had plenty to cheer for in this one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hawks?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Free throw, good Butler. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, He's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And here's LeVert. Scoreless thus far. Here's Niang. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Atlanta making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Okongwu a screen. Young with no one around. Knocks down the three ball. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
A three ball. Nice shot by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Young, no good. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. McCain off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. They set the screen. No good on the 3. For Philadelphia, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And here's Embiid. No good. Now Niang. LeVert up top. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Young drives in, and that one drops. Young's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Oubre, a screen on Young. Here's McCain. No good with the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Young looking it over. Screen by Niang. And Trae Young hits from deep. And now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Maxey. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Outside, George. Pass to Grimes. Over Daniels. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Grimes has got 6. The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Oubre against Johnson. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Maxey sets a screen for George. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Johnson with the bounce pass. Okongwu finds Young. Sinks the triple. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Maxey. No scoring in this one. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. The Hawks leading by 4. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
He gets it in there. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Pass to Daniels. To the wing right side. Johnson for 3. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Yabusele. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Hawks lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Grimes. Oubre passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Back to Oubre. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Oubre's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Rizachet. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Now, here is Young. With the drive. Rizachet with it. Fires the 3. Atlanta again missing. Oubre outside. Maxey against Young. Pass to Embiid. Maxey looking it over. Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Karis LeVert. Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the point. Now, here's Capella. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Can't hit that one.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Edwards kicks to Butler. Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer. Yabusele can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Krejci. Pass to Capella. Now here's LeVert. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, guys, with good size and length for his position, LeVert can convert tough baskets.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the free throw, no good. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Young. With his first shot attempt, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Maxey's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers. Young passes to Johnson. Inside, here's Risacher. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Now, here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
The Hawks trail by 3. Okongwu with the screen for Young.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Philadelphia shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Really left alone that time. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Young. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Oubre for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson, a wide open look. Laces one from 3.
And this kid, Risacher, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
Here's Young. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Okongwu. Count it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And Philadelphia has possession. Outside, Maxey. Pass to George. Out to the right wing. And here's Embiid. Covered by Okongwu. Here's Maxey. Bullseye!
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They break the heart. Thank you for that, Dave.
Average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Hero. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Shoots over Halliburton. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Turner, a screen on Hero. A nice shot by Halliburton.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, we just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders a slip. So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Siakam. The rebound by Ware.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Counted from distance.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hero's got 5.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Pass to Turner. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Hero against Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Nembhard's gotten his second bucket of the game. Here's Ware. Outside Burks. Hero finds Burks. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Indiana making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. 1:11 left in the first quarter. And Indiana misses again. Miami has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Burks for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. On the wing, Nembhard, defended by Burks. Nice shot by Turner.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Pass to Ware. Back to Burks. And here's Robinson. Here's Ware. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Nesmith. Now here's Turner. Puts up a 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Wiggins outside. Now Adebayo. He's covered by Matherin. Robinson for 3. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Nembhard outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Nembhard's got 8.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So
and this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Larson in at the 2.
And Walker is a big guy and fantastic at using his muscle to gut through tight coverage.
And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
There's the 3. Oh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Anderson with a screen on McConnell. Hero for 3. That shot off. Pacers leading by 7. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Here's Matherin. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Hero against McConnell. From behind the arc. And Hero with the 3. Hero's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Hero. The 3 ball. Matherin with a rebound. Indiana leading by 8. A minute 35 left to play in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Outside Matherin. 4-3. Rebound Miami. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Adebayo. And he lobs it up top. Oh, a big slam.
Oh my gosh, the athleticism.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Inside, Turner gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Pass to Ware. Burks passes to Mitchell. Pulls it. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Indiana leading by 8. Left side, Nesmith. Nembhard with it. Wiggins on him. Nembhard, the pass to Matherin. To the middle. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nice shot by Turner.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get it.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. One of the stories here, Andrew Nembhard getting it done today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Heat trail by 8. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Sinks the tray.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Pass to Burks. Back to Hero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Here's Turner. Outside Neesmith. Nembhard outside. Tries the spin move. Over Wiggins. The rebound by Ware.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Outside Burks. Pass to Adebayo. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Free throw's good. Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. And finished off by Adebayo.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Halliburton against Hero. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Halliburton's got 10 points. Heat trail by 4. Pass to Ware. Hero outside. Burks with it. The floater. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And Miami with a change here too. Robinson, he's checked in for Wiggins. Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Outside Mathurin. Nembhard outside. And here's Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Adebayo. Again, the Heat score.
Give Adebayo all the credit. The D was there, but he was just determined to score.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. Here's the 3. On target from range. Siakam's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Ware. Mathurin against Robinson. Lets it fly. The rebound by Turner.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Halliburton on the wing. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. 8 points in the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Kyle Anderson. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. To the inside. Larson with the bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pacers leading by 6. Toppin outside. Here's Halliburton. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Halliburton's got 10 points in just the second half. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Anderson. Now Hero. Shoots over McConnell. And there's another one for the Heat.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Back to Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Hero with the bucket.
Soft touch on the teardrop. Hero is such an unpredictable player on offense.
Right side, Neesmith. From downtown, down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Halliburton up top. He's guarded by Hero. Steps back and shoots. Another one falls for Indiana.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
14 feet away. Again, the Heat score.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Adebayo passes to Hero. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Wiggins outside. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. Money!
And what a huge moment from Halliburton. His guys give it to him for these exact reasons.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Burks passes to Adebayo. Hero outside. Launches a 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Nembhard, good.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Hero. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
So Indiana wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
We have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And he's good on the three ball.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Porzingis. On offense, here are the Celtics. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Embiid against Porzingis and taken away by Brown. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Nothing in the game's quite as smooth as a finger roll. Great finish right there.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Grimes. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Tatum. That 3 off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Up top, Tatum. Covered by... Put
Oh!
it down! Wow!
Oh, my gracious, way to get up. One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer is right on target. Grimes has got a couple of threes now in the first for the 76ers. And White kicks to Horford. Pass to Holiday. To the inside. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Here's Yabusele. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Porzingis finds Brown. An easy 2 points on the layup. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Outside, George. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Good on the triple.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Here's McCain, guarded by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Craig can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Traps in the tray. Hauser's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Horford against Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. 4 on the shot clock. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Paul George is checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Butler.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Tatum. Porzingis trying to get free. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Strong finish by Tatum. Nothing was stopping him there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Maxey looking it over. Embiid with a screen on Holiday. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by the Celtics.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Drains the three-pointer.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Oubre outside. Maxey sets a screen for Oubre, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And here's Porzingis for a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Maxey into the lane. Pass to Grimes. Brown against George. Shoots over Brown. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Paul George.
And George, such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Holiday against Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And so that brings the first half to a close. Celtics out in front, leading by 10. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Embiid. George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Pass to George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Cans it from downtown. George has got 11 points. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Pass to Grimes. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Maxey. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Boston leading by 11. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Tatum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Here's Embiid, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Outside, Maxey. Oubre on the wing. Pass to Grimes. Lock at 6. Embiid with a screen on Holiday. Drills it from outside. Grimes has got 9 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Tatum looking around. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Maxey. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Embiid inside. Headed by Porzingis. Nice D from Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Now Brown. Shoots over Oubre. Brown, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. There's the lob to Brown. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
Outside, Maxey. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Brown. The shot from the low post is good. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Embiid. Embiid bulldozing inside.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Horford the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Butler passes to Embiid. Over Horford. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Embiid.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Timeout.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Tatum against Oubre. Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got 22 points.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. We understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Pass to Embiid. Porzingis with the block. On the wing, Holiday. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 7. Oubre outside. George passes to Maxey. White with the defensive effort. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. White with it. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's Holiday, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Embiid's shot is good. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. White left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Pass to Porzingis. Got it. Good job in the low post. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes
Great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
And the starting lineup for Miami. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Wagner. To the middle. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants. He's a threat to hammer it down.
Outside Burks. Wiggins outside. Adebayo from long range. And the Heat, another three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Banchero. Knocked loose. Clock at 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Adebayo. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Hero for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
On the wing, Suggs. Back to Banchero. That one is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Hero outside. It's rebounded by Wagner.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
So it's Miami now. Orlando making their last shot. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Suggs outside. Back to Banchero. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Hero. Now Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Drops in the 3. Banchero's got 9.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Hero screen on Caldwell Pope. And Burks gets it to go. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wagner outside. Suggs against Hero. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Hero against Suggs. Hero outside. Over Suggs. And again, it's Miami converting.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Paolo Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's Robinson. Hero outside. Three-pointer. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Well, Brett, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, BA. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing.
Now here's Hero. Give him 8. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. And the dunk by Isaac.
And he's a strong man. Isaac so physical getting to the bucket.
Heat trail by 6. Outside Robinson. Down low. Here's Hero. Banked it in off the glass. Hero's got 10 points.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Banchero outside. Here's Banchero slicing in. Over Robinson. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Hero outside. Outside Love. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Love's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Pass to Isaac. Here's the floater. Anderson pulls it down. Heat trail by 3. Inside. Here's Larson. Back to Anderson. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's Banchero. He's got 14. Suggs surveys the D. Banchero in the post. Counted by Adebayo. Blocked. They get it back. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo from long range. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
Suggs with it. Hey, puts up a 3. Carter can't get it to go. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell Pope against Robinson. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this one. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Puts it up from 12. Got it. Adebayo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at center. Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And here's Caldwell Pope. The Magic need to put one up here. Banchero. It's hauled in by the Heat. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Ware. Hero outside. Right side Burks. Back to Hero. Over Suggs. And there's another one for the Heat.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Basket's good. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
You feel like Hero has flipped the switch to start being more aggressive offensively.
And Carroll passes to Carter, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Burks. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Ware from deep. Pure from three-point range. Ware's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner finds Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Orlando making some changes. Mataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Black subbed in for Caldwell Pope. The three from Mitchell. Gets the three to fall. And the Heat lead by 5.
You know, Kyle Anderson plays obviously at his pace, but he's a terrific passer that sees the floor well.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Mataze with a screen to the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Miami leading by 3. Here's Adebayo. He's got 7.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Free throws good. Adebayo.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Suggs. And both free throws good for Adebayo. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Black. Yet to see a basket. Wagner outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Jovic with 4 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Anthony. Paolo Banchero is out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's Black in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Banchero from close range.
Shooting off the catch or creating off the bounce, Banchero does both equally well.
Hero outside. Pass to Larson. That three's off the mark. Magic trail by 5. Now Anthony. Banchero surveys. Banchero finishes with force inside.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Hero for 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Heat leading by 4. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thanks.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Banchero against Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
He hits the second from the line. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. Burks a screen on Suggs. Hero for 3. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Burks passes to Adebayo. Suggs against Hero. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A bigger guard, Suggs fearless inside.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Adebayo against Banchero. Paolo with the attack.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Pass to Adebayo, and here's Burks. Hero outside, over Suggs, and there's Hero on the assist by Burks. And the Heat lead by 9.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Banchero no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So the Heat win it. Boy, a nice win on the road. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K.
About the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Embiid. George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Here's Grimes. Oubre passes to Grimes. George with a screen on Halliburton. Maxey, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Nembhard. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Oubre. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Maxey. Connects from 3-point range. Maxey's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the 76ers. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Basket good.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Here's Nesmith after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Here's the 3. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Turner finishing it off.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Here's Yabusele following the score by Indiana. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played, they now take the lead.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Maxey passes to George. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Outside Turner. Pass to Nesmith. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Siakam. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. George looking over the floor. Pulls up on the elbow, and the shot goes down. George has got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every...
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Halliburton outside. It's good from the top of the key. 7 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Butler gets it to go.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy. Embiid always ready to deliver.
Halliburton outside. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Embiid with the screen on McConnell. Got a piece of it. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's McCain. Nothing on the board. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Embiid. Over Walker. Toppin pulls it in.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
.157 left to play in the first half. Here's McCain. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their roles.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to Halliburton. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Nembhard drains it from beyond the arc. Nembhard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Pass to Halliburton. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torture.
Now George, from deep, hits the three-point bomb. George has got his third basket of the night.
There is no doubt in the mind there of Paul George. What an answer.
Here's Halliburton. Kept alive over Maxey. And it's Halliburton missing. Here's Grimes. Maxey in the corner. For 3, Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
Pass to Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. 90 seconds now into the second half. Nembhard with it. Pass to Nesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton outside. Shoots the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now Maxey. Here's Grimes. High post Embiid. He's against Turner. Fades away. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Turner with a screen on Maxey. And Embiid with the block.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Oubre bounce pass. Tries from the block. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Lets it go from 11. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Outside, George. Embiid dishes to George. The tray. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. .50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Halliburton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Nailed from three-point land.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Pass to Nembhard. Now Nesmith from past the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. Oubre finds Maxey. And here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. Down low. And it's sent back by Turner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers on top, up 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in a shooting guard.
What you love about Halliburton is in pick-and-roll action, he always knows where to put the pass to make it easy on his teammate.
Butler passes to Embiid. Lets a floater go. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Embiid. The Pacers pull it in. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Halliburton for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's Grimes from the arc. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bounce pass Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Fires for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 6. Maxey in the corner. Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer by Embiid. The 3. Good for Embiid.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
The fader. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Oubre on the wing. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. As Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
And here's Embiid. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th. Now Siakam. It drops.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Lets it go from 14. Offline.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
You've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3. White can't hit.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Now Mitchell. The 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell, or he'll burn you off the pass.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Now here's Garland. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Now Tatum. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Garland. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And making the game just look easy. Allen is a fantastic alley-oop target given his length and timing.
Tatum passes to White. 1:51 left to play in the first. Pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. uses the glass on the layup.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And another basket for Cleveland.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Timeout, yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus. Here's Kornet. Outside, Brown. Over Mitchell. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Garland, the pass to Allen. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. And he makes it. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Here's Pritchard. Inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Okoro, and here's Hunter from the arc. And it's Kornet with a rebound. Outside, Brown. Screen by Horford. From the wing, another one falls for Boston.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
And still a close game. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. Tatum muscles his way in.
Off contact, but just a beautiful shot by Tatum. He's added so much strength through the years.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Tatum drills the 3.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Jerome. And counted from 12 feet. Jerome's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pritchard, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Now here's Garland. Outside Hunter. Mobley against Porzingis. Outside Strus. Outside Hunter. From the arc. Boston pulls it in. Outside Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Outside Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Uncovered. And he gets it to go. Here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Porzingis with a screen on Hunter. Hunter against Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. Over Holiday. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Strus. Garland's got his second basket on the night.
A nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Back to Tatum. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. The rebound by Garland. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. With some arc. Count it. Garland's got 6.
Body control so important to the success of the floater from Garland. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Hunter finds Garland. The 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Well, that's a gut punch to him to have. Just demoralizing.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5. Now here's Mitchell. Left side Strus. Clock at 6. From the high post. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Brown, that's good.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Celtics trail by 3. Porzingis with it. Strus covering. Okay, do it, KP.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Mobley passes to Strus. Right side Garland. Over Holiday. Cleveland again missing.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Mobley on a screen. Mitchell against White. Out to Garland. Allen a screen, just 5 to shoot. Garland, the pass to Mobley. From deep, Strus. Boston pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Holiday. And he lobs it up. Oh, Kristaps, the finish.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside for Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Holiday is screened on Strus. Here's Brown. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. White against Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with him.
Outside Mitchell. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Outside Brown. Outside White. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in. Here's Pritchard. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Right side Hunter. Back to Garland. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And so it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Jason Tatum, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And it's good for 2. Craig's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And the 3-pointer goes.
When Garland finds a 3-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Tatum. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Now here's Mobley.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Strus. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Tatum. That one's wide left. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Tatum drives in, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 7.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Three-pointer. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Cavaliers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Basket counts.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
He gets his man on the ground and stays in rhythm on that shot. So special.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never...